Greetings, this is Spec Ops 56, and you know that old booze hound behind the camera, John. And we're coming to you with Old versus Old Bourbon Taste Off, Round 1, Part 4. This time it's the Old Tub Bottled in Bond Bourbon versus the Smooth Ambler Old Scout Kentucky Bourbon. Now, the Old Tub Bottled in Bond Bourbon. I purchased this on 8/25 of 2023 from Total Wine. I paid $27.99 for it, which was the price at that time, and it is no longer available at my local Total Wine. Now, this is says it's made in Kentucky, and it's owned by Jim Beam. It says, just like the original Old Tub liquid, this Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey has not been carbon or chill filtered, only quality screened to remove bits of barrel wood to showcase the true rustic character of the whiskey bourbon the way it was intended to be. The ABV is 50%. Alright. Now, the Smooth Ambler Old Scout Kentucky Bourbon. I bought this at the Lowe's Foods Knock Knock Spirits on 8/13 of 2024. The regular price on it is $39.99, and I paid $25.99. Old Scout Bourbon is a high-rye straight bourbon whiskey, bottled at 99 proof. It is blended in limited hand-selected batches without chill filtration, and enjoys the bold character we think excellent bourbon should deliver. And it's going to be interesting because they're both approximately the same proof, and they're both non-chill filtered. So I think this is a real good matchup.
Yeah, real test.
Now, the mash bill is 60% corn, 36% rye, 4% malt. The distillation process is continuous column distillation. Aging is approximately 5 years old, non-chill filtered. Tasting notes are sweet and smooth, with notes of butterscotch and cherry pipe tobacco. It's distilled in Indiana. It's batch number 175, bottled by James. There's a little label on the back that tells you that. The only thing I don't understand is how this can be Kentucky Straight Bourbon, but distilled in Indiana.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, you see the bottles, and I forgot to get this ready. I usually try to find the flag or something, but gonna need a knife. This one at least has a flag. There we go. So that's 1 point in its favor, as far as I'm concerned. And let me go get a knife. And as usual, I will fast forward. All right. Heck. heck of a tight artificial cork. Okay, now let's try this one. Well, that's interesting.
Sure is.
That's the first time that's happened. The cork popped out of the
Over the top.
out of the top. That's ridiculous. Okay. Well, let's see what we can do.
It's a coming. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've never seen that happen before. Sorry about all that. Wasn't expecting that. All right. Put the old tub in this one. And the old Scout in this one. Okay. Okay. Alright, this is the old tub. Just a golden amber color.
Got it.
Pretty standard whiskey color. And so is the old Scout.
Got it.
In fact, it looks like they're pretty much the same color.
Yeah, they are.
Alright. Alright, come on around.
Good enough.
We'll start with the old tub.
I smell the alcohol right on the edge there.
I am surprised that there's no burn in my nose.
Same here.
Not even a tingle.
Not a bit.
Especially since these are, higher proof, 100 proof, or right around 100 proof.
Mm-hmm.
I was expecting burn, or at least a tingle, but I get nothing.
I'm getting a little oak on the end, but not real strong.
I'm getting what smells like to me, almost like a combination floral and oak note. Neither one being very strong, but that's what I'm getting on the nose. Well, let's give it a taste.
Ooh. Mm-hmm.
I got a sweetness up front,
Yes, sir.
followed by burn.
Yes, sir.
It's a noticeable burn, but it's not as much as I expected of 100 proof. Well, I know one of these is 100 proof, and I think the other one is 99 proof. Let's see which one is which. Yeah, this one that we're doing now, the old tub, this one is 100 proof. And the smooth Ambler, the old Scout, that's 99.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not like, not a big difference.
No.
You know, between that. So I'm pleasantly surprised that the burn is not worse.
No, it's not bad at all.
You know, it's on the old tub.
I'm getting a slight sweetness. The oakiness is more pronounced.
I'm getting some sweetness. I get the burn. I get some wood. Maybe a fruity note somewhere in there.
To me,
Strange. Oh,
it's almost
go ahead.
like a vanilla.
I don't get vanilla, but strangely enough,
Sorry.
the burn was a little stronger on the second sip
Than
than
the
it was
first.
on the first.
Mm-hmm.
I want to, make sure I get all the flavors I'm going to get out of it. Yeah. The only bad thing I got to say about it is the burn gets worse with each sip.
Let me try that again.
Wow. It just seems to build upon itself.
It does.
Each sip.
You're correct.
Well, let's do some palate cleansing.
We'll try that next one. Mm-hmm.
Plus, I need to cool off my mouth.
I swear I'm getting vanilla out of that one. More so than I usually do.
I didn't get anything like vanilla.
Yeah.
I didn't get any specific type of fruit notes. I just got a general fruitiness and a woodiness. And that's about it, other than burn.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't so bad on the first sip, but each sip gradually got a little worse.
A little warmer, as I
Mm.
call it. A little hotter.
In fact, it's my tongue, the roof of my mouth is still a little numb. So that's I keep when I watch other reviewers of spirits, and I keep hearing that the burn that actually higher proof whiskeys are supposedly have less burn and more flavor. That's not been my experience so far. Okay. All right, well, let's try the Old Scout. Surprisingly, no, I got no tingle or burn on the nose.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I got oak.
And high-rye.
Maybe, maybe that's some of what I'm getting.
I'm getting rye. No oak yet. Give it a minute.
I think you're right. I think it is the rye, not the oak.
I'm ready. Ooh.
That is a totally different
Yes.
flavor profile than
Whoa.
the other one. I get a sweetness.
Mm-hmm.
I get some rye
Yes, sir.
with the rye spice. The burn is there, but it's not as bad as the old tub.
Mm-hmm.
At least not on the first sip. And I definitely get the wood. I get a lot of wood.
Wow. That one's mighty good too. Burn's not too bad. Not bad at all. And the oak's not really pronounced at the end. It's there, but not like the other one.
Well, I got the opposite.
Really?
Yeah, I get a lot more wood
Goodness.
notes on this one. And the burn is still there.
Mm-hmm. You getting a sweetness?
I got a sweetness, yeah.
Mhm.
I got a sweetness, and I got oak, and I got burn. Then I got a little fruitiness.
I'm getting a boatload of rye.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting some rye. And this one is numbing my mouth about as much as the old tub did.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I just don't see how they can say that the higher the proof, the less the burn.
It's always seemed to be the other way.
Yeah. I got one thing to say about that. Horse hockey.
Yes.
Okay, let's do a little more.
I like
here.
both of these. Wow. I better quit. That's enough. I get a little carried away there.
Well, that's all right. This is the last we're doing today.
Oh, well, that's good.
So indulge.
But they're both so sweet. Not bitter at all. I get the rye followed by the burn immediately.
To me, the old tub is sweeter, but it has more burn.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think there'd be that much difference in the burn between 100 proof and 99. And it may not have anything to do with the proof, just may have to do with the way it's blended, and the way it came out. But, wow.
Mm-hmm.
My mouth is just about numb.
And I get more of the oakiness in the old tub. Really strong.
And the funny thing is that we've had some spirits that had a lot more burn than these do,
Mm-hmm.
but these seem to be numbing my mouth more than any of the others.
Mm.
I mean, in the case of this one, it may be partly due to the rye spice,
Mm-hmm.
but this one, I don't know. I can say that as far as this one goes, and the tasting notes that they gave, I do not taste any butterscotch, and I do not taste any cherry pipe tobacco.
No.
I'm kind of glad I don't taste pipe tobacco. I'm not, I have smoked a pipe years past,
Mm-hmm.
just for a brief period of time. And, that's one thing. But I don't want to have my whiskey taste like tobacco of any kind.
I'm not pulling any tobacco out of there.
No, and I'm glad of that. But I'm also not getting any butterscotch.
No.
This is going to be a tough one to decide on, because they both have their good points and they both have their bad points, and both of them are sort of equally offset each other. I mean, it's going to be very difficult to pick out a winner of these two.
I've already got mine chosen.
Yeah, I figured you would. Well, you know, your palate is different from mine.
It sure is.
You know, the burn doesn't bother you as much as it
No.
does me, because you don't get as much of it as I do.
Right.
And you generally get more flavors out of it than I do. Although I think we got about the same flavors this time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to let you go first. Which one is your pick?
Old Scout.
Old Scout.
It sure is.
And
It
why-
doesn't have the burn that the old Tub does.
I disagree.
I like the rye percentage in it. Is just right.
I have to say, I think the burn factor is about equal between them, at least as far as my mouth goes.
Your palate.
It's a tough one. I think I got more sweetness out of the old Tub.
Okay.
I can't tell which one I got more burn out of, because I got a lot of burn out of both of them.
Next is flavor.
Yeah. What flavors did you get out of the old Tub? Trying to remember.
Well, it was sweet.
You got sweetness.
Not
that
as
was-
sweet
yeah.
as the old Scout.
I disagree again.
I like the rye in the old Scout over the flavor of the Tub. That's just my taste buds. In the old
Yeah.
Tub, I got more oak.
I got more oak in the old Tub. In the old Tub.
Mhm.
Yeah. I got more sweetness, I think, in the old Tub. It's hard to gauge the burn, but I think I got more burn out of the old Scout. I got less sweetness out of the old Scout. I'm having a difficult time deciding on a winner, because each one sort of trumps the other in certain areas.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have to try again. It's just there's things I like about this one better than I like about this one. But there's also things I like about this one better than I like about this one. So far, the ones we've done, this is the hardest one for me to make a decision on. I hate to have another tie.
I think we got one. I really do. I like both of them,
I do too.
and I only like the old Scout a little bit more than the Tub.
And I'm the same way with the old Tub. A little bit more than the old Scout. I think the thing that, for me, tips the scales is that the old Tub, to me, is sweeter.
I've just tried it again, and I still got old Scout sweeter. It's just our taste buds.
I really don't want to do another tie. That's going to make this series last a lot longer.
Just a little bit.
Holy cow.
really good.
What do you give the Old Tub?
It's close. I'm gonna have to give it 1.5.
I have to give it 2.
All right. I think we're gonna be just the opposite.
I
on the
think
other.
so. Now on the
Old Scout
Old Scout,
is 2 up. Yep. We got a tie, buddy.
we got a tie. That means both of these go on to the semifinals.
Yep.
This thing is turning out to be a whole lot harder to come up with a winner than I thought it would be.
I could drink them both,
This is just,
but it's just that the subtle differences.
yeah, it's like the things that you get out of one, I get out of the other.
And I love that rye flavor in the Old Scout.
Well,
We did our best.
you know what this means? This means you don't get to take one of these home
That's
today.
right. We got to hold them for a
Because I
while.
got to hold these for the semifinals.
All right.
This is turning into a really interesting series.
I think
I
we
can't
can one of
hardly
those.
wait to find out what the winner's going to be.
Yeah, I know.
But we got more that we haven't done yet.
Mm-hmm.
So this series may take a little while. So I hope y'all stay with us. It's going to be extremely interesting to find out who the winner of this is. And just as a little preview of coming attractions, when we're done with the old versus old bourbon, I think we're going to do an old versus old scotch. Because I bought a couple of old scotches, old in the name scotches, that I thought I was buying bourbons. So I got to do something with them, so that's what we're going to do. Okay, that takes care of part 4 of round 1 of our old versus old. Stay tuned because we're getting close to the end of round 1 soon. We've only got a few more to do, and then we'll start round 2, the semifinals. Till then, this is Spec Ops 56, and you know that old white-haired booze hound guy behind the camera, John, saying cheers.